Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. Oh boy, here we are, going back at it. Not too terribly much to report. Look at me building a little bit of a backlog. This is actually being recorded roughly a week in advance. I know that's very shocking to me too. Well, it's interesting because I actually just had a few hours before work to record these. And I promise I will not be recording with a fast clip like yesterday's episode, where I had a meeting and the episode was running long. I have plenty of time right now, so I really think it should be okay. As long as this episode doesn't take 2 hours, we're going to be fine. And if it takes 2 hours, well, I'm probably not going to be fine. I guess I could wake up earlier. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal, really. I should be fine. And if I don't record like this, then really the only option for me is to record on my weekends, and it would be really nice to do something else on my weekends. So, we're just going to play Monster Train and move on with our lives. That's all I can really tell you. We're currently on a 13 win streak. We had a really silly run. The really silly run was we had Vine Mother infused with Guardian Stone, and I learned that she does a barrel roll, which is incredible news, honestly. We threw away Tethys, we had a Gorgon infused with a Siren of the Sea, and Vine Mother in front with Spell Chain, Razor Sharp, and it got it. Now, we did fight Diligent, so I had to make sure that I could take a couple rounds, and to do that, I opted for a Vine Mother with Incant Armor 2, and the Guardian Stone Infusion, of course, and just as much defense as I could honestly muster. It was a close on Diligent, because we had to answer the survivability, and I couldn't deal with the stealth any other way. So Diligent still had 2 stealth walking up, 2 full rounds. That's a lot of damage. It's just the truth of it. Now, we would have been fine if I had double copied the Gorgon, right? Because it was also generating HP, but fine. Like, in the grand scheme of things, it worked out fine, but I think it could have been a little scary. Now, of course, my approach didn't require space, which was nice, so... Also, I think the things from Vine Mother were really helpful, so I'm actually really glad to have had her, as opposed to a Gorgon line, which almost certainly would have struggled a bit with deck building. So, but we move on now to Penumbra, and who knows, maybe I'll be forced to play a Morsel line, and this will just be really terrible. And honestly, if this ends up being a completely doomed curse run and it takes me 3 hours to do it, I might just pause the recording and come back later. I think that's how I would handle it, but we'll see. So, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Recently hit 1,900 1,900, I think that's accurate actually, 1.9k subscribers, which is very exciting. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think it would be cool if we hit 2,000 by the end of the year. That would be just kind of like a, hey, if I'm doing good in the channel, that would be kind of neat. But, I don't know. Monster Train, obviously, I have a feeling that most of the players who still watch or are interested in the game have already kind of signed up or are not interested at all. And I'm not expecting to see much or any growth. That would be kind of just an interesting, nice place to cap out, I suppose. I don't think I'm going to grow as a channel if I don't move out to other games, and honestly, that's probably okay. You're all here for Monster Train, and that's really cool for me, because I didn't really expect I'd have anyone at one point. I was just like, yeah, I'm going to throw up some videos, throw them in someone's Discord channel, and that'll be it. But it ended up being a thing, I suppose, and so here we are. Anyway, let's go play Mr. Six-Armed Penumbra and get this show on the road. Yeah. Big sigh. That's okay. It is early in the morning and I'm playing Monster Train. I wonder, am I better at Monster Train in the mornings or the evenings? Probably the evenings, in truth, because I've had a chance to have coffee and things like that. Whereas the mornings, it's just me half blinking out of my mind. We'll see. I think I'm playing fine here. I think this system that I'm following right now is a good approach, is what I'll say. It's good. It's functional. I'm going to bed at normal hours. I'm waking up at normal hours, recording when I wake up, then working. I honestly think that's probably the best I'm going to do. So anyway, let's get in on this. We are default Umbra X. I mean, actually not XL. It's default Wurmkin as well. So we have Fractures, which is nifty. I am a fan of that. It's always good to have something that functions as a ping here. This opens up the early game a bit. We're fighting, let's see, Plating Sealed Daedalus. This is Curse Arcus and Chaste Seraph with Antumbra Assault, Echo Transfer, and Ember Cache. Ember Cache is a fine card. It just kind of gets played and then becomes Excavated Embers, which are okay. Antumbra Assault's another ping, which I do value to some extent. Good for morsels. I like generating anything here. I can upgrade it if I have to. And then Echo Transfer is also good. Right? I mean, these are all good cards. So we can make a winning run out of this, I'm pretty sure. We have temples on 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8. So 5 temples is good for a 200 shard run. Reminder to myself, 200 shard run. Our first, or our last dupe is on 8 with the magic side. Nothing impressive, just some money. We have a removal dupe Horde on 7, which is killer powerful. If I don't need the magic shop on the other side, that will be excellent. There is a Steel Shop Vortex Caverns on 6, which is incredible as well. That's really good. We have some good shops, it looks like. There's a magic shop opposing that. Kind of sucks, but if I need it, I need it. There's a trinket shop on 5 that's kind of bad, but there is also a steel shop money vortex on 5, so a lot of really good steel shops there. Another steel shop on 4 with a Wurmkin banner and some cash. Meanwhile, if I can get away with it, that Vortex Horde Pyro Remains might be good. We'll see. Depends on what the run looks like at this point. I might need the other Wurmkin banner. Early game, we're looking at double magic shops with Wurmkin banners both. Double Umbra banners on the steel side, so we have a lot of banner choice, which is interesting. And of course, the Hellvent on 3. Curious. Alright, nothing too outrageous there. I am going to click on Winged Technology in my opener. There's a lot of good reasons for this, as much as I'd like Shade Lamp here, because that's morsel generation in a nutshell. The Winged Technology makes these Shade Splitters immediately useful right away for tanking. Also really strong into the late game for survivability, and I can actually do a morsel line and not be screwed, right? As I catch myself with the mute for a quick sneeze. Woof. Amazing. Anyway, Winged Technology. I'd love both these relics, but Winged Technology opens this line completely up. Morsel survivability answered. I think it's a full bait to play Glutton here. Yeah, there is no world I play Glutton here. I play Monstrous. I'm sorry. Glutton is such a bad path that even with the opener answering morsel survivability, there's no way I do that. And also, you know, that was a misclick. I actually did not mean to skip that unit trial. That was armor trial. We would have absolutely been fine here. Well, Monster Train, baby. Yeah, we would have 100% been fine. That is very unfortunate. Yeah, well, it is what it is, I suppose. I can keep playing this out. I should be okay. It's unfortunate. I wish I had taken that unit trial, but we are otherwise just going to have a very basic run, I suppose. I will charge. No reason not to. Yeah, easy win. I mean, I don't really know what else to say here. It's a very easy victory, I suppose. Cool. He just crunches it. Should have had a unit trial there, but it's fine. Now, I do have all of the trappings of a very strong morsel line. If I can find a good unit to put it in. It's too bad I didn't take a unit trial. But I'm going to take the making of a morsel. I think this will round out my morsel strategy if I go that route. I mean, Purple Echo Infusion is incredible. We would be stronger if I had a unit here, but instead I don't. I'm going to go to the steel shop. Am I? I could use a holdover pretty effectively here. Wurmkin banner is probably actually just way better. Yeah, I think I'm not going to hold myself back. A holdover is going to be stronger than whatever I might get from this Umbra banner. So we'll go left here. Wurmkin banner says, Glare Minder. Yeah, okay. He's not great, but he's fine. I'll take a -1 +10 on an Antumbra Assault. It just makes the card fine, I think. It's not particularly impressive. We'll leave the other slot open. Holdover on my Echo Infusion is really powerful here. Holdover Echo Transfer is really good too. What's in this temple? -2, huh? Nothing good for that. A Purge, I mean, I could Purge a card, but these are all okay cards for me right now, actually. I have 5 temples. I can get away with not doing this. Holdover Making of a Morsel is decent, but I think the Echo Transfer is going to be better, and then we just work on as many purples as we can get. You know, it's obviously tempting to do the Holdover Echo Infusion because it is itself purple, but this is not how you kill waves. This Echo Transfer is how you kill waves, and then we just dedicate this whole run to finding ways to overcome, pretty much. I will make Making of a Morsel free. It's a really good card to do that with, and we'll move on from there. Honestly, good start. I should take this. Yeah, I'm going to take this Mark of Invasion, and we'll just play top floor, and it will be fine. Let's see. Shade Splitter. Yeah, we just face tank this, I believe. And then we play the Glare Minder. Umbra can go downstairs. He just slaps something. I am going to purple up top, and then play the Antumbra Assault, the Antumbra thing, which is good. Our plan is to use your lad Penumbra to soak up as much as possible. We can actually just put this excavator in the back here. I want this to come through. I could theoretically tank this with a Train Steward. It's not bad, right? It just dies. That's pretty good. I am going to kill... I should charge the middle floor and just save some damage here, I think. We clear on top because Sweep is pretty okay. He gets the lifesteal, which is great. I will Antumbra Assault. I play the Excavator. I wish to charge downstairs. Morsel in front is good. I probably should give Penumbra a swing down bottom. Let's see, I should kill up top. I think that's important. We'll play the Ember Cache. Actually, I can put down the Train Steward and I think it's better. Yeah. Our damage is not great, but it does get okay from that position. We finally see Echo Transfer, which is good. I do need to charge upstairs. We can face tank this, play another Echo Transfer, and suddenly we're okay. Yeah. Fine. It looks a lot better once you actually see your offensive scaling. We can ping the guy in back. Looks good. We get a whole bunch of morsels here. We want to load this floor up. We can just spread out some fractures and then play an Echo Transfer. We're looking for purples, is basically the name of this game. And we are quite powerful otherwise, I believe is the best way of describing this. Yeah. We're looking to generate a lot of purples, and we do a ton of damage. It's 102 damage on Ring 2 with no infusion. Pretty decent. Packed Morsels is purple, and honestly, these morsels are sick. Despite the fact that Kindle exists, I'm not clicking it. You can't make me. Echo Infusion Hosting Kin. I mean, honestly, I think it's fine to take another ping here. I don't need this. The reason you might click this is because I might see, I don't know, an etch line. We're still in the perspective phase of this run. I could dupe here. And what would be the dupe? Might be the Making of a Morsel? Right? I mean, what else is there? I don't have great dupe targets here. Not presently, anyway. I'm going to go left. I might see a good Wurmkin banner infusion. I would actually consider an Alloyed Construct here, too, as an infusion, just for the multi-strike. But we have really good steel shops coming up, and we're okay for the moment. Let's go left, look for an infusion here. We see a spell chain on this Echo Transfer. This is too much, I believe. I do not have the infusion. If this were purple, or if I had Karuska, maybe. But not right there. Oh my gosh, another holdover. Okay, hold off on this. We're gonna look in the banner. Wow, that's another Glare Minder, but we're actually just gonna take the Shard Soul Carver infusion here. It is considerably stronger. Now I really want purples upstairs. We're gonna play Carver into Glare Minder. Honestly, this is incredible. This is a very good strategy. I think the spell chain is now better served on the Echo infusion because it's one Ember here, right? But it's two Echoes, so that also pops the Shard Soul Carver quite a bit. You could also make the argument for doing this on Making of a Morsel, because it's the same number, but you get damage as well, and you can tank. Actually, is this just better here? 6 HP, it's basically 10 HP, or I think it's actually Making of a Morsel, shockingly, right? I think this is just way better. I'm gonna click it, I think that's good. And then now I'm gonna look in the caverns. Copy a card 5 times. I mean, I copied that Making of a Morsel 5 times. That's actually weirdly really good. This is so many purples, and it's also Winged Technology. What is happening? I mean, yeah, actually, right? 5 of those is... This is not why I built that, but of course it's still really good. Now I want to remove a bunch of cards. Give me that Purge for sure. We're cutting Shade Splitters because I would rather just play Making of a Morsel at infinity. I do value some of these morsels because I could see, you know, a Lifesteal Morsel or something. But I'm going to cut a Shade Splitter for sure. We're burning that. Am I strong enough right now? I guess I could hold over this Echo Infusion as well. I probably should. Now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, okay. Alright. -1 should go somewhere, I suppose. A -1 plus 10 is fine. I want to leave this Entumber Assault open in case I have to take some +30s or 10 in piercings or something like that. I also have the Hosting Kin for it, but I don't think that adds a lot. I guess we'll make a Shade Splitter free. I'll plan on keeping one of these, is my general philosophy here. And we'll move on. That's a lot of cards in my deck. I'm looking, but they're also very cheap, so I'm looking for, like, it's 1 Ember for 2 infuses there. So I'm looking for draw, as opposed to 2 Ember here. We just load the floor up. I will give up an infusion to save on the Ember Drain here. Penumbra just kind of chills. I will Entumber Assault on the bottom. Honestly, I'll take the attack stat upstairs, I think. And then I'll just face tank on bottom most of this away. Yeah. Sure. That bomb is going to hurt. Okay, we do have damage shield. I can take 1, 2, and then he takes 10. So you put the Entumber Morsel down, it dies, but he swings at least. We get these other 2 up here. I will Echo Transfer and then burn both of these Train Stewards. The damage shield is good. I'm looking for my... Yeah, these cards. Honestly, these are the cards, right? We're looking for a ton of morsels. I can actually also ping this guy out and just save all that, which is really cool. I will Echo Transfer now. I'm playing morsels, baby. Like, you can't stop me. Morsels, baby. Very good. I may as well face tank down below, and then I guess we play morsels middle. I will infuse upstairs, I believe. Just so many morsels. Incredible. Honestly, this is really good. I will take the Echo Infusion here. I am going to load this floor up. There's just no reason not to. We take the Echo Transfer. And then, honestly, the other Echo Transfer. I load it some more. I think I just face tank with these morsels, right? Yeah, it's fine. Face tank, baby. Our tanking strategy is morsels. Incredible. I might actually want space at some point here, just for, you know what I'm trying to say. I might just need space here, just so that I can fit these morsels out. Oh no, Penumbra, how could you fall? It's cool. We have so many stats down below, and this thing is a sweeper, right? So we're just chilling, I believe, is the right way of saying it. I can even get this train steward killed. Cool. Honestly, great. 135 with sweep is chillin', and we have really good stats otherwise. So I don't really see any concern, right? Yeah, we clean up by removing the train stewards first. They're fine. This guy is a truck upstairs. Just a true blue truck. And is otherwise just chillin'. You just tank this with as best you can. Space would be good. I could honestly get through this. Even though this guy had so much damage shield still, we did 219 there. I'm looking for multi-strike. I'm looking for quick. I'm going to take a Shroud Spike here. You can't stop me. I think that's going to be really good. Alloy Construct, I mean, I could have taken it, but I had the Shard Soul Carver, and honestly, I think it's better. So, I don't take any of these cards and we skip and take money. Cool. Now, I could take space here, but I don't think I need it. It's fine. It's not bad. I'm going to take draw. My deck is huge, and they're all pretty low-costed. Yeah, it's just draw here. And we hunt for multi-strike a bit. There's money on the steel shop, so I can re-roll, which is nice. Oh, I could take, yeah, multi-strike. I mean, that's great. Incredible news. I don't really have much else to add there. First of kin. I did mention this as a possible infusion. If I had seen it first, I might have considered it. Maybe. I prefer Shard Soul Carver because of the infusion setup here, but we skip. It's fine. Money, no problem. I will intrinsic. Intrinsic on the Echo Infusion is pretty nice. I could potentially also intrinsic the Shroud Spike, Spell Chain. Spell Chain on this Echo Infusion is pretty darn good right now, yeah? It is, because I have double holdover, yeah, I mean, this is double infusion plus HP, very strong. Intrinsic here on what? The Pact Morsels is pretty good. It puts a purple down right away in case I get that early Echo transfer, but it also gives me some morsels right away, which I do value. It's fine, I think. What's my pack look like? How am I looking like in shards? Backloaded. I could take 100 here, but I have to leave in the train stewards. How am I looking right now? Let's see. 75 says 90, 100. I get 50. So I'm 150 if I don't do any infusions. My dupes are probably... I'm probably not going to dupe things. I already have 6 of these making of morsels. I guess if they let me assemble some disgusting Shroud Spike, like a Spell Chain... I mean, obviously I put the Spell Chain in the Echo Infusion, but if I get like a Spell Chain -2 Shroud Spike, I think I would dupe that. But that's a little... That's asking for it, right? We don't know, right? Yeah, I'd have to be on like ring 8, and that would require I don't need the Steel Shop, which I might not, but we'll see. So... I think we should plan around infusing some of these train stewards, both as removals and as, well, necessaries. I do think the intrinsic I will have to grab. I'm going to put it in Pact Morsels here for now. 110 is not great. I don't love it into this particular shop, but it'll have to do. We go Monstrous 2. Our friend does not get to eat right now. I'm looking for... Can't. Yeah, sadly, I cannot afford to re-roll and look for quick here. I'll save my money for the next shop. There's 2 chances. We'll move on. 110. You know what this is scary for? Pyrolite Master. We didn't see him. That's great news. Take the money here. Okay. I'm reasonably confident that Penumbra is just going to hard perish here very quickly, but that's okay. I'm going to Pact Morsels first. We'll take the damage shield on Glareminder. I think that's worth it. I'll play... Interesting. Spell shield. Immediately punished. That's funny. I guess I could self-ping out the Train Steward, which is not terrible. I could charge upstairs by shooting my own unit. I think I will, actually. That's okay. I will play this Train Steward middle. It has some value to me. Fine. Okay, I mean, we're gonna leak at least something. Maybe. Maybe I don't. I was expecting leaking, but we do actually see the Echo transfer here, which is pretty cool. We saw both of them, shockingly. And then I play the Miners, and then I Shroud Spike the Miner, and that's probably the best I'm gonna get here, right? Honestly, yeah. His etch. I forgot his etch. Incredible. Honestly, shockingly decent. Now we just purple up to the best of our ability, and then we click this Echo transfer. We come reasonably close to dealing with this guy. I actually might kill him if I play this Fracture. Incredible. Wow. We just tank here. I think it's good. I will take the Miner in the back here. Right? I think this will be good. Because I get 6 attack in exchange for this 4 damage that comes in, or the 10 damage that comes in. Honestly, feeling pretty decent. Echo Infusion is going to help a bit too. I can play the Transfer. I play these Making of a Morsels here. We tank with one. I play the other. I charge upstairs. Yeah, honestly, pretty decent. This is looking good. With Quick, this gets even better. Right? For sure. Yeah, and we just play a whole bunch of purple cards, I think. I do have quad of these morsels. I may as well play them. Here, Shade Splitter. Sure, I'll charge. It's fine. We get through the heavies, and there are a lot of heavies here. It really comes down to drawing, essentially, everything that I want. I could buy time, but I actually don't think I really need to. I might as well, right? Might as well. Kill the guy in the back so I buy time. This is, again, there's no reason not to, but it allows me to kind of test the strength of my floor a bit, which will matter. And this is a great example of a turn where I can just actually freely charge up and get morsels, which are also scaling, by the way. And this crunches. Yeah, this is really solid. And then you just play a whole bunch of cards, and then you tank here too, and you cruise, right? 26, he only hits me once. Yeah. Honestly, looking really good. We're killing Divinity with this scaling right now. Ember Forge, hilarious. Cannibalize Ember Cache? No, we're fine. Wurmkin Spike? It's not bad. Return Soul, I could etch with this. It's pretty good. Makes purple cards, which I don't hate. I could burn through some of these things. It's not bad. If it were purple itself, I might consider it more strongly. As it stands, it's just a single purple, and the etch provides little value to me, so I don't think it adds much. Wurmkin Spike is fine. I don't think I want that either. I'm just going to skip this. My deck is huge. I'm fine. I could have taken that. It's okay. We'll go to the right again. I think I'm just looking for either another multi-strike or a quick, and we're fine. Whichever's first. I mean, yeah, sure. My survivability is on lock. I can take the tanking here. I have double multi-strike. Incredible. Let's cut Train Steward. And honestly, cut a Shade Splitter here. Yeah, I'm going to leave the Train Stewards in. I do believe I need to do that infusion to kind of just lock in this win. Wow, Hell's Banners. Yeah, of course. Shadowbox also super viable here with how many morsels I'm generating. Ooh, that's interesting. Shadowbox. Hell's Banners is going to be helpful, but I'm not really... It's going to depend on a few factors. I have to take space. I mean, I do have this Shroud Spike. I'm going to take the Hell's Banners here. It's better, I think, than the Shadowbox. I will leave my Shade Splitter, what are they called? I'm gonna leave my Train Stewards in and cut a Shade Splitter here, I think. Yes, I've spell chained Making of Morsels that I would rather be drawing, so I'm okay with that. I got everything I need from this shop, so I'm going to just cut another Shade Splitter here, and we cruise, I believe. 28 cards, the run is starting to look better again. I can go to a magic shop now. I don't see a world where this fails me with triple hits. Spikes I don't care about, I'll take this. Yeah, I don't see the failure here, right? I just don't see how this costs me a run in any way. We are extremely powerful. I'll take the Jeweler up top. I guess I'll play Penumbra. There's no reason not to, right? It's fine. He's gonna die very fast. I did not draft into solutions for him in any meaningful way. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, I get the Echo Transfer. We're pretty set. I can do an Antumbra Assault here. And then, yeah, here, check this. I play it, I get the Hell's Banners, and then I spike for 6 here, which is super worth it. Yeah, 100 times 3 seems reasonable. Goodbye, Penumbra. And then now we just play a whole bunch of cards, right? I mean, this is going to look pretty good. And I face tank with Morsels, 100%. And then we actually... I thought that was the other one. Yeah, we're fine, right? I don't see a world where I don't do these. And I just click these cards because I should. And I'm just going to play some Morsels out. Sure, seems okay. We just take the hits here. I think we'll be okay. I am fully relying on tanking with the Morsels, but it's actually, I think, just fine, right? Our damage is definitely there. It's just a question of, is the survivability also there? I think it is, especially with the Echo Infusion present here. This is enough, in my opinion, to get through it. We just keep charging, and then we get these extra Morsels killed. With space, we'll be able to fit even more up here, and I think we will be fine. Yeah, because I can even take this... I can even just eat this 30 from the back here, and I'm chilling. And then we just play a ton of etches, or not etches, but inspires. And I guess we're gonna make a very big Train Steward on mid-floor for the moment. It's fine. Yeah, I think we're good. And then now we get a few delay turns, which lets me just play these Making of Morsels for free, pretty much. And not only do they then scale me, they also provide other value. We just play every single one of these cards. Honestly, looking pretty decent. I think we're gonna be okay. I mean, our man is doing how much? Yeah, he crunches 300 by 3 here. He almost one-turns him. I could have gotten into the one turn if I hadn't ended turn there. Ooh, Lightstone Casing. I could see intrinsics for the Echo Infusion. Yeah, I click this for sure. It's better than 25 gold 10 times out of 10. Crucible Extension is not inherently terrible, actually. I will click it. It's purple, and I could use the space, actually. Echoes of the Past. It's interesting. Echoes of the Past is a less efficient play than the Echo Transfer. It's faster and is itself purple, which is not terrible, but it does make it a little harder to play the other cards that I'm holding over here. I actually don't think I need this, really. I would rather just play my other cards. I'm already kind of teetering on the Echo stage. I think I'll go left here. I could remove. See a Cavern, maybe. But the Magic Shop, I could do something silly with the Shroud Spike, so I'm gonna look. Yeah, I'm gonna go left. I don't need this Steel Shop. I have to take the cash, it's fine. I could Permafrost. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, we're gonna Permafrost this Shroud Spike. 10 times out of 10. 20 and consume one of the Antumbra Assaults seems okay. Just burn that card for now, I like that. The -1 here is going to be Crucible Extension. Just make it cheaper. It's fine. Holdover. Holdover on the making of a morsel, maybe? Holdover on the Crucible extension? I'm gonna make it free, that's for sure. What in the world? Third holdover, huh? What do I even do with this? I mean, I think you put it in a making of a morsel because this is, like, Ember and is a card I want to play every time. I suppose. Okay, I mean, I will click it. I'm going to burn a card here in the form of Shade Splitter. I think it's actually a Fracture now. Because of the Crucible extension, I might have extra space, so I consider Shade Splitters better than Fractures. I'm going to burn a Fracture. Okay, well, fair. 135, we move on. I think Shadow Arcus stands 0 chance. I actually think this is also a unique case where Penumbra is going to do a lot of work because he's going to just clobber downstairs, right? He just punches. It's not glamorous, but it will be good. And yeah, we keep playing it the same way. You just play the cards and then... Oh no, I got dazed, but it's actually fine. We get the early Echo transfer, which is good. I will eventually have space on this run so that I can play Penumbra. But, I mean, look at this. This is exactly what I mean, right? It's... Good lord, what a hand. This is Penumbra's time to shine. He clobbers this Absolver. So, I mean, we just click making of a morsel in here, right? We leave in the copies. And we're just going to Shroud Spike 12 times here for a winning amount of stats out of the gate. Right? I just don't see a world where I don't do that. And then we play another making of a morsel for good measure. I may as well. And then put this middle, I suppose. Yeah, we need space. Oh, we need space pretty bad, huh? That is true. It's okay, though, because... Despite the fact that I need space pretty badly... Oh, I can save Penumbra. Too many morsels. Oh my gosh. What do I even do? I could charge more, but... Yeah, I need space. It's a for sure space pickup here. Good grief. I don't want to clutter my deck with this nonsense, so I'm just going to chill. We got our stats from something else, so it's fine. Right? Yeah, we get our stats from something else. We're going to be okay. I will just keep playing this making of a morsel. There's no reason not to. And then, yeah, fine. Sure. I get some curses, unfortunate, but we can offset this because of the power of my making of a morsel, which is not just purples, it's also everything else I want. Then we just scale. And then we play the weights and we're chilling. Seems okay. They finally are killing some of my morsels, which is good. I'm actually super okay with it. Crucible extension. Incredible. Space. I love space. Awesome. And then truly, I mean, we just keep playing cards, right? Just purple. And we do, I don't know, 700, 800 damage here. We're chilling. I play the making first because this generates the Hell's Banners for me. And then we just drop all the curses. We load up the floor. Looking good. We're just tanking entirely with morsels right now, which is honestly great. I really can't say anything bad about it. It is exactly what I would want. And we just keep scaling. Nice. Honestly, great. This is also a very straightforward run. I don't think that it's very complex what I'm trying to do here. Which is, you know what? I'll say it. It's nice. It's nice not having to worry too terribly much about whatever I'm doing. We definitely are winning. Our stats are out of control here. And it's fine. Honestly, it's great. We just, yeah, we crunch this floor to an impressive degree. And I actually think it's just great. We just chump block with as much as we can. And then we just echo. And this floor, I mean, he hits me, what, once, it looks like? Embers are fine, echoes are fine, we're generating armor. Yeah, we're crunching. He hits me a couple times. but he doesn't get through too terribly much, and we are chilling. Kindle? I mean, I could assemble the Shroud Spike of Destiny now. I have the Permafrost already. I mean, I will. Yeah, we'll kindle it. Hook it up. We're going to take space because I need to be able to play Penumbra, it turns out. I go for the removal dupe at this stage. Removals are good because I do the infusion on the Train Steward and immediately cut it. I can then duplicate Shroud Spike, probably. Honestly, great. I think that's good. Look at the Horde first. Mask of Penumbra. It's a free draw relic, which is honestly great. We'll take it. I give up on the Golden Vault there. Intrinsic Crucible extension. More space. I do like that. Monstrous 3. This is actually good because I could feed Penumbra, possibly. Oh, remember. Infusion first, Train Steward and a Train Steward, because this is what my 200 shard runs look like. We then immediately remove Train Steward. Hey, look, we did it. I cut. Honestly, I might cut this Antumbra Assault, but I think it's actually just the Fracture here. This card, it's purple, but I don't care, right? This doesn't do anything good for me, so we just cut it. It's fine. I dupe the Shroud Spike, but there is an Intrinsic in here, so let's at least consider what that's going to look like. Intrinsic Shroud Spike gives you a really good burst, which I like. I'm also going to dupe this right away, which is, you know what I'll say, nice. I might see a spell chain later for it, but I could put in the Echo Infusion, but I just don't think I need to. Or I can put it in the Crucible extension, play this with Penumbra, and then he can actually have Morsel tanks. Which is not bad. He doesn't need to live in this run, though, is the thing. I don't need a bunch of Penumbra's time. He just kind of dies in 2 rounds, and actually that's okay. I think putting it in this Shroud Spike and then immediately duping it is good. Although I think the right play... I don't want to flood my initial hand with it. So here's the deal. You dupe the Shroud Spike just alone without the Intrinsic here. Yeah, and then I'm going to Intrinsic the one of the Shroud Spikes. I like having one. I do not need both of them in my opening hand. Cool. I also think I have to take this plus 30, right? Yes, if I don't take the plus 30, I have to go to the Hellvent. So we're just going to make this a 43 damage Antumbra Assault and make this card a little better, I suppose. It's fine. Sure. Great news. And we move on. And now we're set up for Divinity. I don't have to take another infusion. We're good. The spikes does not scare me here. I get 400 gold. We ramp very quickly. God, that's a scary floor. Good grief. We're going to play Penumbra. Well, he at least hits, which is something. We play Pact Morsels. Okay, I do get a turn 1. Ooh, I can do some silly stuff here, yeah? I can Glare Minder now, and then making of a morsel here for the miner. I play the other making of a morsel. I want 0 cost miners here. I will play the Echo Transfer out the gate. That's good. I'm going to now immediately Shroud Spike up to 84 by 3, which I think is worthwhile. Yes, that is a very good setup, which now clears a bunch. I'll take the lifesteal too. Seems good to me. Cool. Great, in fact. I think that's excellent. I get the Crucible extension. I'm going to give up on... Yeah, our lad is already gone, and that's actually just going to be okay. I think that's just fine. And now it's just infuse, it's everything. I get to draw a card. You might as well. No reason not to. Play everything. 4 miners eaten here is a lot. And we already get there, right? Yeah, we get there. It's great news. Now... let me think about this as well. I think I need to pop the guy in the back. That's going to help a bit. I do get the... Oh, the lifesteal was helping a bit, I suppose. It's okay. I'm going to pop on middle and actually kill that Wilt Wings. Charge, and then downstairs, shoot away. It's fine. We get through the big heavies, which is important. My biggest concern is actually not... We get the Shroud Spike as well, which is good. My biggest concern here is actually... Let's see. We play the Miner, which draws a Shade Splitter, which is actually great news. I think... Do I play this Antumber Assault, or do I just Shroud Spike up for another incredible sum of HP? I think I do want to shoot one of these things, so I'm on the middle floor. I'm going to kill one, give up a couple here. I think this is worthwhile. And now I Shroud Spike. A little weaker of a Shroud Spike, but still excellent. And we let it ride. Cool. Now with our stats, we are definitely cruising. I did just, oh no, the Kindle, I didn't set it up right. It's fine. Ask me how much I care. The answer is not much, it turns out. So many of these making of a morsels, good grief. I think I really should just keep playing for the purples. I don't think that this scaling is adding a lot of value right now. Just get everything shot pretty much. All dies. I don't need this Kindle either, so we just play it to get rid of it. It's fine. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, honestly, we are more than okay. I do take 100 damage here. Now, obviously, I'm not going to actually take 100 damage here because I can face tank with morsels and just completely negate the scariness of this combat. But we take 9, it looks like, because of the spikes is really it. And that's just, yeah. We just face tank with so much damage shield that it does not matter anymore. And we even actually get the ping to stop this guy's multi-strike, which is pretty nifty. So that's cool. We're going to draw around, see what we hit. Fine. Cool. Hey look, more making of a morsels. It's not incredible, but it's fine. We're just going to annoy this boss, I suppose, with all of my morsels. He gets through them eventually. Like, he has to punch them. Oh god, what have I done? Oh, I hate it. He has to hit them all. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, hey look, we won. Cool, press end turn. He just does 1,200 damage a turn. It's pretty good, it turns out. Pretty decent. I could actually play Void Binding, but I'm not going to. Cave-in, no. Or Excavation Eruption, no, we're fine. We have gotten it. Broken Memories? I mean, yeah, of course. I'll bring back a Shroud Spike, make another disgusting turn. What do I want? Removals not so much? I guess I will dupe another Shroud Spike. I don't see a reason not to. We'll go, yeah, okay. I have the Lightstone Casing. -2? Yeah, okay. -2 that Shroud Spike, baby. That seems good. Wow, I can also put the Intrinsic in the Kindle and just kind of hard send it on turn 1. That's kind of interesting. I think I will put it in the Echo Infusion. Ooh, or is it Crucible Extension? It actually... My deck is pretty large. It might actually just be the Echo Transfer. It's not glamorous, but getting it on turn 1 is good. Remove Consume. I mean, yeah. I'll remove Consume on the Shroud Spike. This is my other Shroud Spike. I'll make it a flat Shroud Spike here, which is good. And then that's not the one we dupe. We dupe the Super Spike. Do I? I could Intrinsic the Kindle and then dupe the Kindle and then convert turn 1 into a disgusting nightmare. Winged Steel. Echo Seedling. Oh my god, hold up. Oh, no, no, no. You don't know what you've done to me, Monster Train. I'm doing it. Oh no. Monster Train. Oh, what have you done? It doesn't understand. Monster Train, what have you done? Oh my goodness. Oh no. You may not know what I'm doing right now, but I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be dumb. Is about the only way I can really describe what I'm about to attempt to do in this run. We're just gonna cut fractures. I don't see a need for anything else. I guess I'll look at the trinkets real quick. What is, I mean, Winged Steel is good. I should click that card, right? Draw me more cards. Yeah, okay, fine. My card draw is actually out of control, right? I'm unhinged. I draw 1, 2, plus 6. I draw 8 cards a turn. We're looking good. I buy a removal. We are fine. We have done the absolute disgusting. Just burn this fracture, I think. Right? I mean, it's better. Is Shade Splitter better? Absolutely, Shade Splitter is better. We're going to cut fracture. Cool. 20 consume. Don't even need to. 40 gold. Fine. Just skip it. I don't have anything I can spend it on. Alright, you want to see something stupid? 225 out of 100. Let's go Blast Chase with like a 1000 damage turn 1 unit. Cool. So, behold my opening hand. Alright. That's an opening hand. Okay, play Penumbra. I don't really care about Penumbra. He's there. Good. So, first things first. You put down Glareminder and you accept the Ember Drain. Cool. I now play Kindle. Right? I then play Kindle, and then I play Kindle. Yeah? Are you seeing what this run looks like so far? I then play Making of a Morsel, which I drew. I just dropped this thing. Here, have a Shade Splitter. Seems good. I was going to say, if they gave me an Ember Morsel out of that Shade Splitter, we would be absolutely hard winning here. But you really, now you just immediately go 1500 damage. That seems entirely reasonable here. Hey look, I lagged the game with my Shroud Spike. Incredible. And yeah, we hard send it, right? I mean, look at this thing. I do 1500 damage on turn 1. And then I also just get a whole bunch of stupid morsels, and it's fine. Just end this combat. I'll let the boss come back up here as often as possible. And we are beyond disgusting, is pretty much the only way I could describe what I'm doing right now. Truly beyond unhinged is where we're at. And then we just play this last morsel out, and I send it on one of my others. Now the play eventually is I Broken Memories back that Kindle, and then like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Monster Train's too powerful, you can't stop me. And then he comes upstairs, and I'm pretty confident I can just kill him on this turn. Pretty close to it. Yeah, you Broken Memories here. Hold up. You Broken Memories a Kindle. Yeah. I Making of a Morsel. Play the Miner. Draw the Kindle. Now, I do have to Making of a Morsel so I can proc Hell's Banners here. Okay. I Kindle. Yeah. We're doing it. I'm going to play the the Infusion. I mean, these are just free picks, right? They're fine. I then... Sure, Crucible Extension, let's go. I then spike him up even higher. And 24 spike, I don't know, is that good? That seems reasonable. I'm gonna shoot one man because I don't care. Save the 15, I suppose. Look at me go. I mean, yeah, we just hard send it. And I just press end turn twice and this run is over. Right? Yeah, just press end turn twice. And he's dead. Hey look, Monster Train. I mean, you know, you show me the other Shroud Spike, of course I'm gonna click it. You can't stop me. Cool, alright, well we're gonna Shroud Spike again, because, I don't know, here's 830 times whatever's happening. Cool, he's dead. I mean, it's Monster Train, baby. the Kindle Wombo combo. I mean, this is the Kindle Spike. The Kindle Spike setup. I mean, we're gonna kill before we reach anything, right? Yeah, it's just important to remember, don't play Pact Morsels first or you screw your Echo Seedling. So we use Penumbra as a Hell's Banner's proc. We Glare Minder. Of course he has to land. I then Kindle. We Kindle. I Pact Morsels. I mean, they showed me the Miner here. They didn't have to, right? I didn't have to see the Miner. I would have still won off the back of this Excavator, for the record, but whatever. And then we now just hit 1,500. Incredible. I win in 4 rounds now. Guaranteed, I believe, is the truth of it. We just play a bunch of morsels out and we chill on this other Shroud Spike. Incredible. I mean, we are hard winning. Goodbye, Penumbra. You have technically played or done something here for me. Technically. We need to play cards, because one of the big challenges is I draw too many cards. I will look at the Shade Splitter. An Ember Morsel. Too bad I don't have the word I'm looking for. It's too bad I don't have a Kindle or a second Shroud Spike here. I could potentially have set this up better. It doesn't matter. I mean, am I going to skip 100 bonus damage? Absolutely not. Play the frickin' card. The combat is over so fast here that I can't even begin to really describe it. Here, sure, do more damage. No, my morsel has perished. I'm terrible. Aw, dang, I gave him damage shield. I am terrible. I've made horrible mistakes. Whatever will I do? I get morsels at least, that's nice. Here, tank things. Put them in the back, because I actually don't want to cause problems. It doesn't matter. Pew, pew, pew. Next turn we win. Hey, look, I can press end turn. Oh, would I press end turn? What kind of coward do you think I am? Of course I want to click on the morsels. We're gonna do it. I've already drawn both cards. I could have kindled here. I'm terrible. I'm horrible at the video game. Oh no. What am I doing? Oh, dang. Look at that morsel stuff. I'm not even gonna... Whatever, it's over. Pew. Cool. The Kindle Spike Wombo combo. We love to see it. They gave me the Kindle Spike Seedling Wombo combo. Actually outrageous. With Hell's Banners too. How did I assemble this? 72k is one of my highest scores in recent memory. I mean, let's click run summary. That's a sub-hour run. We love it. I mean, this is just all of this is about the intrinsics, is truly what we're seeing here, right? It's just intrinsic morsels, intrinsic Kindle, intrinsic Shroud Spike. We have the Echo Seedling. I get the Hell's Banners proc. I set everything up there. I'm guaranteed to be able to do a ridiculous spike. And then I just have so much density of these makings of a morsel that I'm statistically quite likely to see one of these somewhere. And yeah, it's disgusting. It is truly disgusting. And then, as if that wasn't enough to win, I also just have a ridiculous scaling line via the Echo Transfer and Echo Infusions on holdover. This run had such blessed shops. Double multi-strikes, no rerolls necessary, by the way. Just top shop, double multi-strike into a sweeper with everything else here, an X5 on a making of a morsel, which is just crazy powerful for this kind of setup. An opener winged technology, a Mask of Penumbra, a winged steel, the Hell's... I mean, what in the world? This run is truly blessed. This is the Kindle Spike Seedling combo. And if I name the episode that, it's not going to make any sense. Right? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. But that's okay, because I don't know, maybe you'll see it and go, wow, he did some big brain or whatever. I'm going to probably call it that anyway, some variant thereof. I guess that's 14 wins on the series. Technically, this was a run of Monster Train, so it does count. So we'll let it go there. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.